Well, a future where sorghum is converted into biofuel is becoming more of a reality, and it also has researchers from Florida developing new sorghum varieties. Joining us now by phone for a further look at the technology is University of Florida Genetics Institute professor Wilfred Vermerris. Wilfred, thank you for joining us today. Would you tell us a little bit more about this research and why it's so important?
Yes, and let me first thank you for the opportunity to be on your program. I'm excited to share some of the research we're doing. Our focus here at the University of Florida has been primarily on sweet sorghum as a crop for the production of renewable fuels and chemicals. Sweet sorghum is, as the name implies, a type of sorghum that produces a lot of soluble sugars in its stem. It resembles sugarcane in that respect. But it has a number of attractive features that sugarcane does not have. For example, sweet sorghum grows much better on poor soils. It doesn't need as much water and fertilizer. And it's an annual crop, so a producer doesn't have to commit to multiple years of the same crop and gets to harvest the crop right during the first year. One of the challenges that we're dealing with in Florida and neighboring states is that most of the available sorghum was developed for cultivation in the Great Plains area, which has very different soils and climate. And so if you were to take some of those sorghums developed for those regions to Florida and neighboring states, the yields will be disappointing. So we've been working here to adapt sorghum, sweet sorghum in particular, to the growing conditions, the poor soils, the high humidity, which creates a great environment for pests and fungal diseases, and of course winds as well. We get tropical storms and hurricanes on a regular basis, and sweet sorghums are very tall, 12 to 16 feet, so they catch a lot of winds, are easily brought down by strong winds. So over the last 10 years, we've developed some very nice, high-yielding, disease-resistant sweet sorghums, and we got to test their wind tolerance with Hurricane Irma that came through in September and hit our fields at tropical wind speeds. And a number of our improved varieties survived. They were the only ones. We had some commercial and public varieties as well.
Well, thank you very much for sharing those efforts. We again appreciate your time. University of Florida Genetics Institute professor Wilfred Vermerris on the phone with us from Gainesville, Florida.